Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Digger Dan metal detecting channel. I'm back out. It's a lovely Saturday morning, although rather chilly. It is, I think it said about 7.5 degrees this morning, which is fresh. Yeah, compared to what we have had. You see, I've got my hoodie on. I even contemplated putting my lucky woolly hat on this morning. I don't think it's going to be much longer, and the hat's coming out, I'm afraid. You can see I've got my car with me today. Yeah, I've had one of those, well, 2 weeks for me. It's not just 1 week. Yeah, you know when you have one of those sort of moments where everything wants to break down on you and go wrong, and yeah, I've had a couple of those weeks. My work van's gone wrong. My cooker went, my shower went, everything went at once. So I really need this week. Yeah, this is always good for the mental health, isn't it? And this'll ease things quite a bit, I think. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to today. I definitely need it. So let's get out there and see what we find, guys. I'll see you on the first hole. Right, guys, I forgot to mention I've got the Legend back. It's got a brand new sparkly speaker in it. Nokta have done me proud once again. It's been replaced, so yeah, they've got some brand new speaker model in, which they're now using. So I had to wait for that. I wanted to wait. I didn't want one of the old speakers put in it again, because obviously it's the second time I've had mine go. Yeah, and I just didn't want to wait. You know, I didn't want to have the old one put in, so I'd rather wait. And but yeah, so it's all sorted anyway. She's talking again, as you can hear. Which is great. Yeah, I'm on my my ploughed settings. Yeah, which in the description on the down below this. I've not ground balanced. That's one thing I haven't done, because I saw actually a post where Detector said that you don't need to ground balance. Now, it does say it in the manual as well. I'm going to stick my neck on the line here because I know a lot of people like to ground balance, but actually in this soil in the UK you do not need to. Detector even said that one of her testers, one of her main testers, he doesn't even ground balance when he's using the machine. So yeah, there's no need to, apparently. But we'll see how it goes. If I feel I need to ground balance, I will. But it's certainly, must admit, it's less chattery than it was before, which would make sense, I guess. It's but yeah, I'm on the strip, by the way, field that I named the strip the other week. I'm going to give it a day on here, and I'll try a day on it. It's never been that much come off here, but if I'm struggling, I'm going to head over to Roman 2, because that's all been seeded and set, and it's all flat now. So yeah, we'll do that. But yeah, I'll see you on the first hole, guys. Right, guys, first signal of the day. Quite a quiet 23. Sounds reasonably deep, that. I'm gonna guess either a piece of lead or a button, maybe a small button around those numbers, possibly. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? Or something just very small. It's changed, so I must have moved it. It's a bit of a iffy signal, this one, as a first. Oh, it's very iffy. I'm going to struggle with this one, I think. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm going to struggle with this one as a first one this morning, I think. Picked a good one to show you. Okay, I think it's actually, whatever it is, I think is quite small. I've got a feeling. I'm going to struggle with this one. Yeah. Where have you gone? No, it's there, it's there. Yeah, that was a pretty iffy start. It's in here somewhere. Oh, I think my battery's going to die on me pinpoint as well. Everything's going on me at the minute. Like I said, it's not been my week. But hey ho, these things happen. Yeah, I think this is pretty small, this, whatever it is. I think it's in this little... Sorry guys. I think it's in this little clump here. What are you? Where are you? Just a random piece of metal this morning to start with. Possibly a little piece of buckle, but yeah, very random. Yeah, nothing exciting there. Could even be a little bit of a nail actually. That they do catch you out sometimes with that iron filter. You can start picking up little pieces like that, but nails will give you, I've had that a few times, they will give you a nice little signal. But yeah, great start to the day, just what I needed. Right guys, I've not moved too far away from that last signal. This was a bit of an iffy, bit of a wobbly 20. Nice little bit of medieval buckle there. Little fragment, probably half of a spectacle buckle, I'm going to guess, looking at that. There's a little bit of detailing on that top piece there. But yeah, not bad for a second find. That's made up for the nail. But yeah, there you go. Nice little find. Not a bad start to the day now. On to the next one, guys. Right guys, I didn't need a pinpointer or a spade for this one. This is right on the surface. I just caught it with a solid 45. I can actually see it already as well. Yeah, it's totally on the surface. Bear with me. See that in here? Look, looking like a coin to me. Haven't obviously touched it yet. Yeah, sitting right on the surface. Look, it's green. It's looking quite thick. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a George II, possibly, or a William III, one or the other. Had a few of those up here now, so oh, I dropped it again. But yeah, right on the surface. That I can't make out anything on there. Oh, that's smooth. That's proper smooth. Let's have a look at the other side. Yeah, that's yeah, not the best. I'm not going to get a lot off of that, I don't think. Is that a bust? Get the sunlight on it a bit. What do you reckon, guys? Yeah, not a lot to go off on there, is there? I'm struggling. Oh, there, maybe there, maybe that way. Just see something, but that's, yeah, that's very difficult. I'll tell you what I might do, guys. I don't know, there's something there. There's definitely something there. What I'll do is I'll give it a little spray, and then I'll come back to you if there's anything good, but if not, we'll carry on. Nice, first coin of the day. Right guys, this next one coming in at around a 40. It's just come out on this little clod here, look. Looking like a little fragment of, yeah, there's a little sort of an imprint there. It's looking like a, yeah, it is. It's a fragment of crotal bell, look. Yeah, nice loud signal, that one. Not too deep. Some patterning on there as well, look. Yeah, nice. Complete one would be even better, but yeah, they're always nice to find. I like finding little pieces of them, and maybe one day I'll glue them all together and make a whole one out of them. But yeah, nice. Yeah, there's a little initial on there, I think. I'll have to see if I can check that later, just see what that is. But yeah, nice. On to the next one. Right guys, just a little tip. If you are planning on now not ground balancing, just to give it a try, and I tell you what, it is quiet. Listen to it, it's not doing anything, just silent. Apart from when I hit my spade. But yeah, just nothing. It's absolutely silent. But yeah, if you're going to go to a ground balance, don't forget that when you press it, the value will show on the screen, and it will always be the last ground balance that you did. So just remember that to do no ground balance, you need to push the up and down button to go back to 0. 0 is where the machine started from factory. So that is a no ground balance. So yeah, revert it back to 0 and you'll be well away. Just you only need to press the button once, you don't need to hold it to do that. But yeah, that's how quiet it is. Absolutely silent until you hit a target. Really bangs out a target. It's nice and damp today. We had plenty of rain the last couple of days, so lovely conditions. Right guys, I had a really faint 25, solid 25. It was very faint, but the numbers were very stable, and as soon as I dug in, I think it was slightly deeper, probably 4 to 5 inches maybe. As soon as I got it out, solid, absolutely solid 25. And there's this, and it looks like, I'm going to say straight off the bat, that's Roman. I'm going to say that's a little Roman leather mount, that. Just try and get some of the soil out of there. There's 2 little spikes, quite sharp actually still. But yeah, that's off a leather strap. It's like a leather stud. But yeah, hold on, bear with me. Try and get the soil out of the 4 little holes there. Look at that. Absolutely stunning that is. That's made of bronze. Tell by the dark green there. That's a beautiful little find, that. Really pleased with that. Actually, yeah, the legend plucked that one out. Yeah, like I say, faint signal. But yeah, very diggable. Yeah, this 0 ground balance, I have to say, it's certainly made the machine nice and quiet and very stable. So I think from now on I will be using 0 ground balance, unless anything changes. But yeah, no, it's working very well. Very pleased with that. That's a beautiful little find, that is. Absolutely incredible. Still got the spikes on there, which are quite sharp, like I say. Still probably straighten those out and tap them into another bit of leather, I think. But no, that's incredible. What a find. On to the next one, guys. Right guys, I thought I'd just mention I've actually upped my, I know I'm on cultivated, so I'm using my cultivated settings, but I've actually bumped my audio gain, AG. My audio gain is up to 4 now, very close to my pasture settings actually, because the ground is settled, because it's rained and the ground is starting to settle, it's starting to tighten up a little bit, so you can kind of start to up things. But yeah, got this very solid 29. Quite quiet again. I think it was quite deep. It's down, it was well down there. It's a good 5 inches, 6 inches, but it's a very, very old bronze button from the looks of it. Sorry, went on the camera. I was looking at the button then. But yeah, very old that. As you can see, there's a bit of a flower pattern on there. I might just whilst you're on here, I'll try and give it a little bit of a, if I can find my brush, let's just try and give it a little bit of a dry brush. Sorry, I dropped it there. Let's see what comes out. Sorry if there's any wind, guys. I haven't got my hand protecting the camera now. Yeah, there's a bit of wind today, but yeah, there you go. Look at that. Yeah, that's an old button. That's 2 old buttons I've found today. Yes, but I think it's bronze again. That's very old. Be medieval, I would have thought. But yeah, nice little find. Right guys, just had this one, a little bit of an iffy sort of 41. I don't know whether it was on edge, but I've just flicked it out anyway. It's looking like we've got a coin again, another coin. Hopefully not a button this time. Yes. We got there. I don't know if that's an Edward. Sorry, let me just give it the old trouser rub. No, it's not, it's a George. George V. Little George V halfpenny, look. Britannia on the back, that'll be early 1900s. 1914. There you go. Not bad little coin that. Nice. Second coin of the day. Not a button. Right guys, the next signal is another little coin. Very small. I'm gonna guess it's a farthing of some kind. I think we've got a Britannia on that side. I don't think I'm gonna get a date though. It's very scrub, but I can't make out who it is either. I've tried to let it dry out. I've given it a bit of a clean, but yeah, very small, quite thin. Yeah, almost bent into, I thought for a minute there it was sort of bent into a love tokens kind of shape, possibly, but probably not actually. It's probably just plough damage. I think that's just bent up. But yeah, definitely a little Britannia there, I think. Bottom line there where the date would be. I'm not going to get that off there though, but yeah, a little farthing I think of some description. Nice, coin number 3 today. Right guys, a little bit of a mistake on my part. Oh, I'm on Roman 2 by the way. I've switched fields. I'm not coming up with too much. I never had a nice few little finds, but yeah, a little bit slow going on the strip, so I've moved to Roman 2. But yeah, a little bit of a mistake. I've been on multi 3 all morning. Not so much a mistake. I mean, I got a chance to use it, I suppose, without even realising. But yeah, when I sent it away to have it repaired, they must have touched the button, because I did check all my settings were still the same, and obviously didn't check my frequency. But yeah, it's been set on multi 3, which should have explained why it's been really quiet this morning. What I have found with multi 3, it was not great. I mean, the ground is wet, but it's not wet. I wouldn't say it was that I would need to use multi 3 on here. But what I have noticed by accidentally using that is that signals that aren't necessarily really deep have been really quiet. So it's not really pulling out those signals. It's not been plucking out the deeper targets so much, which is why I actually had to turn my audio gain up. That would I've put that back now to I'm back on my normal cultivated settings. But yeah, I had to turn the audio gain up because I was thinking I'm just not getting those deeper targets, and that would explain why. So yeah, multi 3 is obviously not, I mean, I didn't have my recovery speed right down or anything, so, but it's definitely not as deep as multi 2. Still on 0 ground balance, so multi 2 is definitely quieter. Believe it or not, this has been this has been drilled. The stubble is still standing. I think we're going to have stubble all year round this time. But yeah, so yeah, accidentally used multi 3, but still found a few bits, found coins, all those other little bits and bobs, plenty of buttons, lots of aluminium. I've been pulling out more aluminium today than I ever have. Maybe that's a multi 3 thing, I don't know. But yeah, I'm back on multi 2, my preferred, and that's where it's going to stay, I think. I don't ever use anything different, to be honest. So yeah, I quite like it. But yeah, there you go guys. Multi 3 has been used by Digger Dan, and I don't like it. See you on the next one. Guys, I had a massive 58-59 signal here, and I thought it was going to be junk, to be honest. I thought it was going to be something big and nasty, but turns out to be this huge, thick type of, almost like a coin, but you know what, I've never seen anything like it. It's huge, so heavy. It's like a weight more than anything, but it's got 2 arrows here and a crown, I can see, and is that OH and an S? Got absolutely no idea, guys. It's nearly the size of a cartwheel penny. That's what I thought it was to start with. It's got a bit of a, let me give it a little bit of a wipe. It's got a bit of a shield on that side, I think. I'm not sure which way up that's supposed to be, but there is some kind of a shield or something. I don't know if it's like a medallion or like a, I don't know, I honestly don't know. Maybe a token, trade weight. If anybody's got any ideas on that one, please let me know, because I'd be really interested to find out what that is. I'll do a bit of research and see if I can find anything, but that's different, that. Yeah, never seen anything like that. Yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Very interesting. On to the next one. Next one, guys, a little 18 signal, very close to the surface, just a tiny scrape of the surface, and I believe that is a little watch winder. Pretty sure that's what that is. Definitely looks like a little watch winder to me. Nice little find. Looks like it might be missing a little bit off the top here, but yeah, that's a bit of a different one, that. Yeah, very nice. Right, guys, a bit of a different one again. Got ourselves a little bag seal, and that is apparently, I've just had a little look at this, it's a Star of David, with a number on the reverse. This one is 713, I believe, but there is lots of numbers of this type. I don't know if I'm thinking it's an artificial manure of some description. I think that's what it said. But yeah, little Star of David there. That's a nice little bag seal, that. Really pleased with that. Like I say, don't get many bag seals, so to find a nice one, decent one like that is yeah, really nice. On to the next one, guys. Right, guys, I seem to be hitting a bit of a hot spot here. All of these last sort of 4 signals have been really close to each other. I've only taken a few steps. Just got this one out. It's about 26. It looks like we got ourselves possibly a little buckle. So I'm thinking, oh, that's going to be nice. I think it's got the pin. Just be gentle with this little spectacle buckle. Looking at it, looks like the pin's intact too. Yes, it is. That's a very small little buckle, that. Look at that. You little beauty. Now, who doesn't love the perfect little buckle with the pin still intact? Absolute stunning little find, that. Look at that. Hello, legend. What are you saying to me? Yeah, I know you've got a new speaker. Just be quiet. I don't tell it to be quiet. Actually, I better not say that. It might just go quiet again. Yeah, so it's nice to have the sound back. At least I can do some little live digs, and yeah, it's a lot easier. But yeah, what a beautiful little buckle that is. Absolute stunner. Really pleased with that. This one was so iffy, I didn't bother to even film it. It was about 14, 15. It looks as though we got ourselves a little Roman coin. I'll say that's Roman any day. That's a very small one. No detail on it, but yeah, that's a little Roman coin in it all day long. Yeah, those are low numbers, probably the lowest numbers I've ever pulled a Roman coin up at, so Yeah, dig those low numbers. Tone was all right, good tone. Very close to being a bit of hot rock, you know, getting those low numbers. Sometimes the hot rocks can, usually 11, but they can flick up to about 15. But yeah, no, wasn't expecting that. Got to mention I have actually nipped onto the Roman field just for the last bit of the day. It's now, what are we time wise? Nearly 2 o'clock. I've got another hour. I've got until 3 o'clock today. So, but yeah, I've just had another little 22 signal. This one sounds good now. Sounds nice now. Solid 22. But there was a little iron grunt in the ground here. I don't know whether that was the coin, because they can do that sometimes. But we're on to another little Roman, and this one's looking nice. Nice bit of detail on this one. And quite a shiny surface. Doesn't look like the surface of the bronze has corroded too much, so there's a bit of a shine to it, which is nice. Yeah, we've got a nice bust there. Yeah, that's a decent little coin, that. Bit of detail on the back there. Can't quite make out what it is. Yeah, quite a small coin again. But yeah, very nice. Yeah, I really like that. Another little solid 19. We've got a little clod shot here. That's definitely another little Roman. Look at that. It's got some detail on that one. Yeah, we've got a nice little bust. I think I'll give that a little clean up whilst you're on here, just quickly. Yeah, it's nice. Just give that a little gentle rub on get it dry. Yeah, lovely little bust there. That's a tiny little coin again. Another little minim, I think. Again, low numbers, guys. Gotta dig them up. There's plenty of them. We all walk away from them thinking they're going to be foil or stuff like that. But they're not. Yeah, lovely little coin. Look. Some good detail there. Absolute beauty. I've got another one here, slightly louder than the other ones, but a little bit higher numbers, so 26, 25, 26. Again, slight iron grunt in there, but there's something there that's not just iron. A bit more to it. Could be a bit of lead actually, this one. Slightly higher numbers, so yeah, it's out. Still a 25, 26. Oh. Let's have a look. See what we got. Right, we've got ourselves looking like another little Roman. It's got to be. Yes, all day long. That's 4 in very short time as well. That is, yeah, they're coming up fast. Another small one. Yeah, a bit louder that one, a bit higher numbers. There's obviously a bit more of a copper content in that one. Yeah, I'll have a closer look, and if there's any more detail on it, I can't see a lot, so I'll have a little clean. If there is anything, I'll get you on the other camera. But yeah, nice. 4. Right guys, that is me done for the day. Well, not completely done. I've got a little bit of detecting to do back to the car, but if I find anything else, I'll put it in as bonus footage. What a cracking day I've had, honestly. I really needed that today. Life's so much better with metal detecting, isn't it? Yeah, really good for the soul. But yeah, no, I've had a really good day, really enjoyed myself. So yeah, let's have a look what we found, guys. There we are, guys. Yeah, what a cracking day. Really smashed the coins out today, that's for sure. Oh, and the buttons. Plenty of those. But yeah, what a pretty little pot of finds. Yeah, I'm really pleased with most of it, to be honest. I think there's some really good history coming up here. I know my permission has some good history, to be fair, but it doesn't always come up as pretty as that. But yeah, no, I got a bit of crotal bell this morning, first thing, a little piece. This was interesting, I didn't film that one, but that's actually part of a metal rule, I think. We quite often find the hinges of those, don't we? I've got the 23rd and 22nd inch there. But yeah. Yeah, that's different, certainly different. What else have we got? Bits of buckle, compulsory ring thing, that lovely little bag seal, really pleased with that. That's very different. But yeah, 713 on the back, I think it's 713, and then the little star, I think it was did I say the Star of David? I think. This is quite an interesting one. I think that's a part of a button, a very old button, I think. There's some little bit of patterning on there, a little bit interesting. I think that's another star in the middle of there. But yeah, beautiful little Roman leather stud or leather mount. That's absolutely stunning, that is. I'm really pleased with that as a find. That's great. Lovely little bit of watch winder. Always love finding watch winders. But yeah, no, that's really nice, that. What else? A few little artifacts, not sure what that is. I've had something similar to that before, I think. A piece of buckle there, very medieval looking. And that beautiful little spectacle buckle with the pin. Absolutely lovely, that is. Can't beat a complete buckle. Very nice indeed, that. Yeah, and like I say, plenty of buttons, lots that coming up complete today. All got the shanks, most of them. But yeah, very nice. I had this one a little while ago actually as well. No idea what that is, if anybody's got any ideas. Kind of looks lead, but it's got a pattern on there, it's got something on there. But yeah, very small as well. But yeah, the Legend's been doing great today with a 0 ground balance. If anybody wants to try it out, trust me, it is awesome. It feels like a completely different machine. Yeah, set your ground balance to 0 where it was. This is UK as well, so obviously our soil is not as mineralised. But yeah, listen to Dilek, listen to the team. They know what they're on about. They know what they're talking about. There's no use arguing it. You know, if you think your ground is mineralized, then yeah, go ahead, ground balance. But yeah, definitely works better. I shall not be ground balancing from now on. I will leave it at 0. Very happy with that. But yeah, it's smashing the coins and everything out. It's really different machine, so much more stable. But yeah, what we got, 1 2 3 4 5 coins there of different eras. A little farthing in there, mostly scrubbed, little George coins, half pennies and pennies. Not sure on that one, maybe a William III possibly. Yeah, very scrubbed coins. 4 little Romans at the end of the day there, which is nice to sort of finish on. Some really nice detailed ones as well, absolutely stunning. But yeah, four of those, very small ones as well, as you can see. And of course that monster of a coin slash medal, whatever you want to call it, I have no idea. Like I say, if anybody has got an idea what that is, please let me know, because I would love to know. That's very different. I think there's a little shield in the back of there in the middle. I'm not sure. It's a lot more faint on that side. Very difficult to sort of work out. But yeah, that's an odd one. I'll have to give that a clean up, I think, when I get home and see if I can find out what it is. But that is very different. So yeah, what a cracker of a day. Yeah, if you want to have a go at my settings, they are in the description below, so yeah, feel free, and I shall amend it now to a 0 ground balance. I've had it where it's said no ground balance for a while now. It doesn't say ground balance, but I will put it in as a 0. We need to set it to 0. So yeah, and if you want to see anybody or somebody else using my settings, go over and check out Detecting with Dale, another member of the Team Unearthed. He had a go with my settings the other day, and he pulled up some beautiful brooches on his latest video. I won't spoil it, I won't tell you what they are, but they're old, and yeah, absolutely stunning finds. So yeah, well done, mate. They're really cool. But yeah, get over and check him out, Detecting with Dale. I put him right here. But yeah, it's getting close to Christmas as well, guys. Yeah, so head on over to Unearthed if you want to, you know, buy a Legend Pro Pack with the Advantage Pack, and you can use Digger Dan metal detecting as a code when you do a phone call order, and yeah, get 10% off. 10% off all of that, a Pro Pack with the Advantage Pack. Absolutely awesome. What more could you want? Christmas. Tell the missus. But yeah, thank you very much for watching again, guys. Oh, don't let me forget as well, I just hit 100,000 views, so massive thank you to all of you that watch my videos. You're all incredible. Yeah, the channel wouldn't be there without you guys, so yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.